Come on, baby, let's try it one more time. You bring your scars, and I bring my crimes. We raise a toast to the things left behind. We will roll. We will roll. I've been thinking, as fall comes the rain, still taking punches, chained in this town. Maybe the best of it we've already found. We should roll no more. Let's roll no more. Maybe it's crazy, I know that it scares me, but we make each other happy. We make each other happy. Come on, baby, treat me like you do. After all the trials and the shit that we've been through, all I want is to stay here with you. Let's roll no more. Let's roll no more. Good morning. Oh. It was a hard wake up this morning. How you doing? Oh. Well, it's already pretty. It's already worth it. I am gonna attempt to be somewhat quiet this morning because we have people renting the house next door, and we were cooking dinner last night. The kids were playing or yesterday afternoon, and kids were playing in the yard. I had some music on the porch, and we got shushed. So we may get shushed this morning. I hope not. I hope I don't wake them up, first of all. But if I do wake them up, I now know they aren't afraid to shush me. So we may get shushed. It's been a fun couple days. My big bro Art is in town, and so he's been hanging with our gals, and we went out and watched the Sox kick some ass in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series last night. That was really fun. We got back somewhat late for us old people with kids in the middle of the week, which made this morning's wake up just that much more painful. But I'm glad to be here with y'all. Thank you to so many of you for being awake and hanging with me right now. Let's party. You caught me in a sideways glance. I didn't have a chance. You pulled me in like a fishing wire. You touching me, it felt like fire. Used to think that I couldn't lose, that my love was mine to choose. I'm a wreck, yeah, I'm all stuck. You're just my luck. You're just my luck, yeah. I wonder if I deserve the way you hit me when you threw that curve, the way you made my body shake. Yeah, it must have been my mistake. Dreams used to be a surprise. Now you're all I see when I close my eyes. I'm a wreck, yeah, I'm all stuck. You're just my luck. You're just my luck, yeah. Need sun, I'll get hat. I call hats, it falls tails each time. Now I know it was my heart you stole, that I never really had control. Never made that foolproof blind. Now I'm helpless under your command. Never knew that it would feel like this. If you said I could erase one kiss, wouldn't do it for $1,000,000. Like you're just my luck. You're just my luck, yeah, yeah. You're just my luck. I didn't think about all those high notes when I decided to sing that song this early in the morning. I apologize for that. Whew. It's a little chilly. Our sunrises out here maybe numb it, kid. I mean, this ain't really that bad. God knows we've suffered through worse. Oh. I hope you all are doing all right, wherever you may be. I agree with you, Joe. I think whoever's renting next door should be pre-screened by Allie. I think that's a good idea. There it is. Choose me, but don't forsake me. Pick me up, but please don't break me. Leaves they blow like ashes, and our lives they burn like flashes. I may never grow to catch your eye. I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. I stubbed my toe on a sandy beach. Hey, I see things out of reach. Sometimes I'll crawl and climb, yeah. Always will be where I am, yeah. And I move slow through a cherry rhubarb pie, and I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. Hey, I'm gonna build it up on this sacred ground. Here I go, here I go. I'm gonna build it up on this sacred ground. Here I go, here I go. Sometimes when I turn the station, it leads to my elation. Sometimes when I stay put, yeah, things don't out just as good. And I may never flow mystified, and I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. I will try. I'll be trying. Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, yeah. Well, now, Bud to Johnny sent a letter to the Globes. The governor's at it again. Said I saw him twice last week with this girl Monique, while his wife's at the docks getting thin. He's in the league with the mob, big bags, said the job got them all out in charge of the leg. And his drug cartel, it's sure doing well, runs it all through the priests and the pigs. And if you don't print my story, I'll go somewhere else with all of the things I saw. Cause it's a scandal, brass days, regular cool day talk. Scandal, There's a regular coup d'etat. When Aunt Jean at the Globe, she got Johnny's letter in her mouth, puckered up at the seams. You see, stories this huge set the standard for news. She's been living out her hopes and her dreams. She's in her right down to print where a mole named Clint soaked it into his bloodshot eyes. He called Joe from McNews, who pissed in her shoes. We sent it out over the wires. 4 o'clock that afternoon, everybody had a flapping jaw. Others kind of rest days, regular cool day child. Scandal, rest days, regular cool day child. Scandal, yeah. Well, now me and the boys, we were down at Sully's drinking after the day in the pits. News on the screen of Foreman Dean shouts out, ain't that the governor mix? Hey man, I voted for that lousy SOB, and we all shouted can the clown, and in bars and homes all around all the neighboring towns. The same ugly scene went down. We better march on the Capitol, show them we're not as dumb as they think we are. Cause it's a stand-up red day, regular cool day time. Scandal, rest days, regular cool day time. Scandal, help. Well, the governor stood in his office, white teeth, silk suit, looking down at the scene on the street. We'd all come out holding signs and shouting the governor's a crook and a cheat. Just then a lackey burst in with a desperate grin. He said, what we gonna do now, chief? Well, the gov just lit up a pipe, said it'll be alright. We'll call a national party for relief. Man, in 2 weeks' time, they'll have this all cleaned up without so much as a ham or a haul. 'Cause it's a scandal, where's the days, regular cool day time. Scandal, where's the days, regular cool day time. Well, the next day flew by. The party thugs arrived with their wrists handcuffed to their files. Said, we still got a 3-prong attack to get you back on track. The gov flashed a glistening smile. First we're gonna slander this buck-toothed Johnny guy, and you're gonna roll out a tax cut plan. Then we'll help redistrict, just so hardly no one will know, but we'll never lose elections again. Meanwhile, you better throw the party line up by next year's time. You'll be community professor of law. 'Cause it's a scandal, last days, regular cool day time. Scandal, last days, regular cool day time. It's a scandal. Well, now some may have guessed, and others detest this story putters out like a match. We all had to go shovel talk, show poke down the sordid proverbial hatch. But Johnny, who started it all, he got a dose of the what for. They say they caught him online committing a crime of consorting with terrorists and whores. But it just signed a deal on a book called Squeal. It'll be featured on Oprah this fall. 'Cause it's a stand-up rest days, regular cool day time. Scandal now, rest days, regular cool day time. And meanwhile, Joe from McNews won a Pulitzer for his outstanding work in the field. Keep his reputation clean, he had to pay off Jane, signed her up to a 6-figure deal. Presidential run for the gov gets approved. Thugs he could show play a mean game of ball. And for those that ain't rich, we still back in the pits, overwhelmed about the blur of it all. Yeah, we'll get $50 back off of next year's taxes, spend it on whiskey and chaw. Meanwhile, the school downtown gets its budget cut down, ripped out with the serpent-like claw. And if you're looking for truth, well, you could set up a booth, peddle anything that cuts like a saw. 'Cause it's a stand-up presidents, regular cool day time. scandal now. President's a big cool data. It's a scandal. President's cool data. It's a backdoor deal. It's a flim-flam. It stinks of Dutch and they said, what? It's a scandal. I think the Crows are a proper bird for that song. That's what I think. Maybe we should just be doing yoga right now. Oh. I want to thank all of you out there who have been streaming Erica and the rest of our new music that we have been releasing as of late. It's been a pretty fun ride over these last months. Getting all this new music out into the world, these new recordings, and it's so cool that so many more people are now listening to us online. You know, for a while, when I was starting off, I used to think that, like, right? I used to think that there wasn't that many. I used to know that there just wasn't that many people out there in the world that wanted to listen to the songs that I was writing, and I think in this many recent chapters during dark times, it's felt like, well, I've got this amazing community around our music, and you know, and that's great, and I'm thankful for that. But maybe there's not a lot of people out there in the world beyond us that connect with the songs that I write, and it just feels so validating to work really hard on recordings and release them out in the world, and see that so many folks out there are enjoying listening. It makes me super proud. I'm gonna get a sip of coffee, okay? Is it October 1st today? Happy October, y'all. It really is getting to be the fall. For those of you not in New England, it's beautiful here right now. Leaves are starting to turn. Up here on the coast of Maine, it's like, it's beginning. It's beginning. But we were driving through Vermont last weekend, and there were sections that were just like so gorgeous, so many colors, especially going up and down the mountains there. Whew. Well, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag and let you all know about the next song we're gonna release. So far from the new album, we've released Revelate, and we've released Erica, and now the next song we're going to release in November is going to be a song called Searching for Words that they haven't made yet. A song that I've only played a handful of times out, and a song that I wrote. Right, ink wasn't dry on the notebook when we showed up at the studio for the last session, and we had a lot of songs that we were planning to work on and record, and this one just kind of cut the line. And I'm glad that it did. I love the recording and I love the song, so let's see how she goes this morning. I'm gonna tune this better. That's gonna sound better now. Yeah. The feeling of sunrise on Thanksgiving Day. The times when I fight as I was walking away. Memories so strong, but it's so hard to say the right things at the right time. The last melting snow with the first spring day's shine, hearing her laughter, knowing she's mine. The sweet ache inside as I watch that sunset, and I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. Driving the back roads slowly through my hometown, when the tough job's been finished, the last look around. These moments, they pass, and I just never found the right words at the right time. Last chapter read slow to savor the end. The secret glance shared with my oldest friend. The campfire burning down inside my chest. And I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. A breath on my skin when our love has been spent. The money's all gone, we're not sure where it went. All the love that I've known mixed with all my regrets. No plans to wake up to drift off to sleep. The first autumn leaves crackling under my feet. Laughing out loud with someone I meet in the right place at the right time. The shaky of the hands before the battle began. begins, the loosening of my shoulders, a heavy glass in, the rush down my spine as I'm facing my bed. I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. Looking back through it, has in time flown, remembering that last hike and wishing I'd known the smell of Mom's kitchen, all the good folks I've met, the feeling of my daughter asleep on my chest, holding on to these moments before I forget. I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. It's cold. I really like that song, and I love the way the recording came out. I've talked about this a little bit, but the way we recorded this album was so fun. The studio out in Austin, Texas, it's set up to record live, and so there are these handful of different rooms that all have kind of windows looking at each other, and different band members can be in those different rooms, which means, right, their sound is separated from one another, so you can make edits, stuff, so the sound isn't bleeding into everybody else's microphone, right? But you can play live, and it was not just me and the bandies, but we also had an amazing piano player and a guy named Trevor Nealon, and an amazing guitarist named Dave Menendez. They were in the sessions with us, and a lot of the songs, especially this one, I had just written the song, so we didn't have an arrangement for it before we were in the studio, and it was so fun to be creative like that with other great musicians. For this song, I didn't even play guitar when we were recording it. It felt just like I wanted the roundness and the softness of the piano really to be the hero of the arrangement, right? And then after, when you hear the recording, right, you'll hear some really kind of like smooth and soft, like electric guitar playing and piano and the drums, and it just the way that the arrangement kind of undulates through the song. I could have probably come up with a more poetic word than undulate, because it's a pretty song, right? But undulate doesn't make it sound very pretty, but that's kind of how it feels. And then after the song was over, I came back and I overdubbed, like, just very soft, like. And then they mixed these, like, really soft little, they're called like rakes, right? Sometimes, unlike playing live in the studio, right, you can do some of the most subtle things, and it can just be, you can do subtle things live. Too, just sometimes it's harder in the moment, right? So anyways, searching for words that they haven't made yet. It's gonna be our our November Thanksgiving release, and we're all getting pretty excited for that one. I mean, we're still pretty excited about all that's going on with Erica, but there's a lot of shit to do. So we're on to the next thing already. I'm gonna tune this guitar a little bit. This weekend is gonna be really fun, y'all. If you're around, we're playing down in Connecticut, and then we're playing in Fairfield, Connecticut. A place, the Fairfield Theater Company, Stage 1. Then we're headed down to Avenel, New Jersey, to play at the Avenel down there, an awesome performing arts center. And then we head up to Beacon, New York, to play at the Town Crier, a legendary old folk club. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a lot of miles, driving from way up here in Maine, but worth it. Some really some awesome music venues, and some I love our little fan pockets in those 3 little corners of the Northeast as well. So we're all pretty fired up for this weekend. What are y'all doing? Get in the car. Come and hang with us. Ooh. Virgil came is a name, and I served on the Danville train till Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. By May the 10th, Richmond it fell, was a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove on Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. Na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, and one day she called to me. Virgil, quick, come see, and there goes Robert E. Lee. And I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the morning's no good. If you take what you need and you leave the rest, but they should never have take on the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. like my father before me. I will work this land, and like my brother above me, I took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, for the Yankee laid him in his grave. I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 That song keeps running through my head these days. By the way, I didn't mention it. You might have seen our visitor a couple songs ago. That was Katrina, the dog. Cat, the dog. Also visiting with my big brother Art up here in Maine. And she has been patrolling for the last couple days. It's been really fun to see the girls, Willow and Piper, with the dog in the house. You know, they are always fascinated and constantly talking about dogs and other animals. And then, but it's, you know, when you don't have a dog around you, it's hard, you know. They usually get a little intimidated, and by day 2 they were. Piper would walk over to Cat, and she'll pet Cat, right? But like petting and like touching aren't that much different, right? So she'll just be like, she'll like touch the dog and then come back and be like, I pet the dog. Well, it's a pretty morning. Thank you for joining me for a little while. I'm gonna play one more with y'all, and then I'm gonna go in and start getting the kitchen ready for the onslaught that will be my children in just a few minutes. They may be stirring inside the house, and I'm looking forward to seeing them this morning. It's a pretty fun week. A little playoff baseball for the Boston Red Sox. We went out to a bar in Rockland last night called Myrtle Street Tavern, and got to watch the game and have a couple beers, and it was real nice. Tonight will probably be a little quieter. I'll probably curl up and hopefully watch the Sox win the series, which would be pretty exciting. Oh, there's that sun. See it popping? Good timing for our last song. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink till the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind, the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, only we see. Here's to our hearts in the air that we breathe. Here's to around the good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. These moments pass like they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who are with us. Here is to us, and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Here's to the drink that we share. It's a good way to start a morning, y'all. Cheers. Whew. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another, and I'll see you again soon.